Hello everybody. As part of this month's newsletter, I've recorded another video for you to show you the current market action that's occurred over the last month. Before I get started, I just need to remind you that I'm not a licensed investment advisor and I can't provide you with any personal investment advice. This video is for illustrative purposes only, and I'm just showing you how I view the current market and sharing this with you. So nothing is to be taken as financial advice, and it's all for illustrative purposes only. Well, what a market it's been since I left you with my last newsletter. Last time I spoke with you, the market had fallen very heavily and was having a sharp rebound. Since then, it's fallen back, it's gone back up, it's fallen back, gone up a bit, and now the ASX 200, which is the chart that's on my screen, has now made lower lows compared to the last couple of weeks, which is not a healthy sign for the Australian market. Now, I went away on holidays. My last trading day was the 26th of August. Because I was going away on holidays, I closed down the trades within my daily system because it's only a swing trading system, and I was going to be away for 2 weeks from the market. And one of my strategies is, if I can't keep my eye on the market, especially with the current volatility in the market, I don't want to have trades open. So I closed my trades down. I went away, the market rose up, it fell back, and it rose back up. And when I came back over here, it was pretty much at the same place it was when I left. But the last couple of trade days this week, the market has taken a dive. It's fallen very sharply, followed by another sharp fall today in the Australian market. And if we go over to the weekly chart of this ASX 200 index, you'll see that the market is making lower lows. It hasn't been trading at these levels here since mid-2009. We also have this 30-week moving average indicator rolling over, and the share price is trending below it, which indicates a stage 4 downtrend. And if we continue to have more lows being made, and if there's any more breaks of support, then it's definitely not a healthy sign for this market. And I'm already seeing plenty of shares giving me short signals over this week. Let's now hone in and have a look at what the US market has been doing. So I'm just going to go to a chart of the US market. This is the S&P 500. You can see in here the big drop during early to mid-August, which the market then had that rebound. It actually fell back down and made equal lows over here, potentially showing a double bottom signal, and then it rose up and made new highs compared to the high over here, and it's fallen back. So it's really churning sideways at the moment, and it has got support at this level here. So if it does break support, expect some possible more downside to come. If we have a look at the weekly chart of the S&P 500, you can see that the market was healthy during this stage here where the moving average line was rising, but that moving average line now is rolling over and the share price is below it. We've had the market break support over here from these two lows in here, and it's now making lower levels, sitting at a key support area now. So if it does break below that, it's just reconfirming that the market is in that stage 4 downtrend. And the other world markets are pretty much doing the same thing. If we have a look at what the FTSE 100 is doing, which is the London index, this is a weekly chart of the London index, and you can pretty much see that that moving average line has rolled over and the share price is below it. It's sitting around the same lows that it made in mid-2010. So if it does move lower than these, then it's definitely confirming that we're in a stage 4 downtrend. And if we go and have a look at the daily chart of what it's been doing, it looks very much like the S&P 500 where it's been churning around, rising up, falling back, rising up, falling back. And there's a lot of long green and red candles in here. I mean, there's days where it's rising and falling a couple of percentage in a day, and the volatility is very extreme at the moment. So if you're finding this market difficult to trade, there's very good reason why you are, because the volatility is very high and some of these world markets are churning around. And if they do start making lower lows like the Australian market, then we've got that confirmed stage 4 downtrend happening. So even today, when I ran my scans on the ASX market, it was clear where the strength was in the market. Let me show you. So it's the 14th of September today. When I ran my daily long scan in the market, this is my swing trading system. There was no opportunities at all on the long side of the market. I close that down. I run my short scan on the market. which runs on about 156 stocks, which I can short with the CFDs. And there was about 28 shares in here out of the 156. So 18% of shares came up in that scan today. So you can see where the strength was in the market. Now, I haven't had many trades open because I came back from holidays with no trades open, but I have started to build into some trades, including some trades today as well. So I entered some trades, obviously on the short side, because that's where the strength was. So here's an example of one of the trades that I opened today that came up in the scan. I opened this share because it met all my trading rules as per my trading plan. And they're the rules that I teach as part of my Smart Trading Plan and System Development course. Now, this was the share that I opened a trade on. I'm not disclosing the name of it at this stage. Once the trade is closed out, I will disclose which share this is. But as you can see, this share had already had a heavy fall. It rose back up. It had fallen. It was getting a resistance at this price point here. And today it fell with a long red candle, taking out these lows over here that it has made. It's also had a gap in here. Now that gap was due to an ex-dividend being paid. Because before I short sell a share, I always check whether there's a dividend amount coming up. And the dividend had already been paid out on Monday. So that means that I won't be liable for having to pay a dividend. Because one of the things when you short sell is if the share goes ex-dividend while you own it, you will have to pay the dividend amount out. And when a share is trending down, sometimes that ex-dividend drop can drive some more downward pressure into the stock. So that's an example of just one of the trades that I have open at the moment. And now that trade is open, I put my trailing stop loss indicator onto the chart of that share. And this is what will track my trailing stop loss. So when I open this trade, I position sized it based on my percentage risk. And I have a calculator that's part of my Smart Trader spreadsheet that works that all out for me and tells me how many shares I can short sell. And that position sizing calculator is also provided as one of the bonus gifts when you buy my book Smart Trading Plans. So as you can see at the moment, my stop loss indicator is sitting above the nice round number of $20, and it's also just sitting above that resistance level where the share's been getting resistance. If it continues to make new lows, that indicator will continue to fall, and I will adjust my stop loss accordingly. So now it's just a matter of me managing that trade and moving my stop loss if any new lows are being made. And I share the codes of my system and all my trading plans and trading rules as part of my Smart Trading Plan and System Development course. So if you want to know any more about that, visit my website and you can check it out. And I'll keep you updated on the progress of this trade in my next newsletter. So until next time, watch, grow and learn from this market. It is a volatile market, and if you don't like the current volatility in the market and you're not confident, don't trade. You can always take a break from the market. You can always watch and learn. And if needed, get educated. Because now's a good time to do exactly that. And when we do get back into that good trending market again, you'll be set up and ready to go. And don't forget to visit my website and you can download your free special report, which are my 10 tips to smarter trading. www.smarttrading.com.au